All right. Some of you might have questions about the, how to upload materials in the wiki and what have you. So that's what the point of this is about. So I'm going to go to the one that says test 2, and it says it was created by Rob. I don't know why he did that. Bad Rob. Well, maybe I had him log in. I used his account. I think that's what happened. Okay. So let's suppose we want to edit the wiki content. So, all right, check it out. You see these. I want to focus on this stuff right here. This is the key stuff. All right. This is just like Microsoft Word in many respects. You have different things dealing with the typeface, bold, italic, underline. I wouldn't mess with that stuff until with respect to the font type and size. Sorry, there's the font type. Until you're done with everything, but you can do this stuff here: bold, italic, underline, which you will need sometimes. Um, just because this stuff can get a little tricky. So let's suppose like that looks like that, and this looks like this. Totally different, right? That sucks. You don't want that. And let's suppose that looks like that. Looks like something totally different. I don't know. Whatever. Select them all and make them the same. Now let's suppose you want them to be Arial. Arial's already pre-selected, so yeah, you have to go down to something else, like say Georgia, or it doesn't matter, and then go back up to Arial, and bam, they're all Arial. You want them all the same. I personally think that, well, it doesn't really matter what I personally think in this case. It's really personal preference. I'm not going to get hung up on that stuff. I think it'd be unreasonable for me to do that. So, you know. So let's start at the top. Make sure your name is the same as your assigned name. Make sure your content is correct. So one of your classmates thought that oversight and accountability was generic. Anything that was lacking in oversight, not so much. Remember, this is about surveillance and social control. So it's you primarily from the government to the people. So just saying. Okay. Now, suppose you wanted to add a picture. Picture of whatever. So see this little icon right here? Looks like a picture. Guess what? You can attach an image. So you click on that, and it gives you a couple different ways of attaching an image. You can either do one that's local. Suppose you have a picture locally on your computer. Let's find one. Here, I got one right there. I click on it, and then it does all this. It's kind of a clunky interface, but you'll eventually get used to it. Um, I would not. Don't touch this stuff. Don't change any of this stuff. Just click submit. Just yeah, just click submit, and it will take a minute for it'll basically upload it, and it'll let you. Okay, you want to take a look at this? All right, great. And then you click submit again, and then boom, it's in your thing, full size. Okay. Now you can resize it if you think it's too big. If it's rendering too big, just bloop, you can. Whoops, shit. You can play with this and resize it, but oh man, what the hell happened? Oh yeah, there you go. All right, you can resize it, but it does take a little experimentation, what have you. Another thing you could do is, let's suppose you knew you had a picture of something. Let's say it was a picture of, well, Benghazi's in the news. Which will probably be this generation's Watergate and Iran-Contra mixed together, but we'll find out. Okay, so suppose you wanted this picture of from Benghazi right here, this one. Oh man, I don't like dead dudes. All right, here we go. This is even better. So you can select the image. All right, sorry, right click or left click. Sorry, control click if you're on a Mac. And you want to copy image location. That gives you the URL that goes direct to the image. And then go back to Blackboard, and we're going to click on image again, and source URL. URL in, copy, paste, pasted, submit. So you gotta hit submit again, and then submit again, and then boom, same thing. Same thing with links. Suppose you need to have uploaded your files or a link to your files. So let's suppose I didn't look closely enough at the ones that people put up that are in progress. Um, uh, uh, so, but let's suppose this is part of a bibliography, and you want to make it's a PDF. It's a 300-page report. The government on something, I don't know. Click on this, and oops. See where it says insert content link? It's the same process as with the images. So let's suppose you had it locally. Here's an article about making the case that we should castrate sex offenders. That's awesome. Good times. Submit. Submit again, and boom, there it is. And then you could put like, here's my APA style citation, followed by a PDF I can download, and then 2 or so sentences. Oops, I just spelled that. Whatever. Sentences describing the content. Yada 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 yada. Whatever. Or if it's a link, suppose it was a link. Okay, no problem. Little planet deal here. That's your link. So you highlight that which you want to link, and you click on the little planet, and you put your URL here. Let's go get ourselves here. I can just make up URL www.loino.edu. Don't worry about tooltip. Leave open link in new Windows your default. Hit submit, and then it won't work now because you're in the edit mode. But when you get out of the you can turn off the text editor. Look, if you want to see at any point what your shit looks like. Hold on, you have unsafe change in the form that will be lost. Oh wait, cancel. No, we want to save stuff. So submit. Now watch what happens. Click on that, and bam, it opens a new window. Yay, Loino students! Yay! Awesome. Okay, so now we're going back to edit wiki content, and let's see. Videos. Some people have asked about embedding videos. All right, I don't want. If I show you how to do this, some people are going to get confused and they're going to cry and they might actually ruin their project. So just do it as a link. That's the safest way to do it. Is as use your site, have a citation, your description, and a link to wherever it's at. Some sites actually give you the link in the URL. Some of it have a special link. It depends. So just use links because embed, while more sophisticated, I agree. Unless I show you one-on-one and have you do it in front of me, I'm afraid that people will screw it because it's really easy to screw up your project by messing around with that stuff. So there's all other kind of things you could do. You can highlight stuff like here. I'm going to highlight this. There's the highlight thing. What's that? That's pretty. Alright. I'm sure some of you might have questions. I'm sure some of you are like, yeah, whatever, I get it. So, alright. Let me know if you have any questions. Submit.